everybody, this is Bolt Up bringing you a deck tech video for Chien-Pao Baxcalibur. The list I have for you today is Rahul Reddy's list from the Peoria Regional, where he placed 21st. It's a little bit different than Grant Shen's top 8 list, specifically the Kyogre, which Reddy ran, and based on his Twitter, he had mentioned that it only came in handy one time, but sometimes that one time is all you need. Now, what Kyogre does is, for 4 energies, you put 3 energies, attacks with this Pokemon back in your hand. The attack does 180 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So what that means is, it can snipe a benched Luminion, it can get a opposing Greninja, it can, if you're in the mirror, it can hit a Frigibax, it can hit an opposing Baxcalibur. It can also hit the Octillery in the Rapid Strike matchup. Sometimes there's just a lot of money Pokemon you want to hit on the bench. Baby Gardevoir is another good target for it. So there's just a lot of things that this Kyogre can hit on the bench that you just don't have access to in this deck, especially since the deck doesn't play any bosses. You only have the 4 cross switchers, meaning you really only have 2 opportunities to switch something around. Now that being said, let's get into the deck here. Features 3 Chien-Pao EX. It is the main attacker in the deck. You can do essentially unlimited damage with the 9 water energies, each one worth 60 damage with the Chien-Pao's Hail Blade attack. Now you'll notice there's 2 Frigibax here. There's 2 of the 60 HP and 170. The reason for the split is if you have 1 of each on your bench, then a Sableye cannot take out both of them. It has to choose 1 and only take out 1. The 60 HP is preferred because of the single retreat cost. The other Frigibax, the 70 HP, has 2 retreat costs, so that's the only downside. That's why we play 2 of one and 1 of the other. We got the Bidoof B-Barrel 2-2 line. This one is solid because it's really the main draw power of the deck. Outside of a couple Ionos, there's no real draw supporters, so B-Barrel is the way to go. If you can get 1, possibly even 2 online, you're just rolling through that deck as fast as possible. Baxcalibur is the meat of the deck. It's what allows you to get all these energies attached as quickly as possible. We talked about Kyogre already a little bit. Manaphy is there for just bench support while you're getting everything set up. And Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja is the other attacker in the deck. So Chien-Pao is your main attacker, then you have Kyogre that can snipe on the bench, and then Radiant Greninja being able to deal 90 damage to 2 bench Pokemon is a real big deal in addition to the Concealed Cards ability. Iridas are really important because with 1 Irida you can get a Baxcalibur out, search for a Baxcalibur, search for the rare candy, then you can evolve for Frigibax and get going. The 2 Ionos there, number 1, it's for early game draw. If you just have that dead hand, you can get 1 early. If you get the Iono late, you can Iono your opponent down to 1 or 2. Even if it gets yourself down to 1 or 2, you have the B-Barrel to draw back up. Ultra Ball's really important. You want to get that Baxcalibur, you want to get the Kyogre when you need it. You want to get the B-Barrel to start drawing. Sometimes you need it just for the Chien-Pao. Other times it's used to just empty that hand so you can draw with that B-Barrel again. Cross Switcher. Cross Switcher is the main gust effect, the only gust effect in the deck. It's what allows you to set up the knockouts, possibly with the Canceling Cologne, the Radiant Greninja, canceling opposing Manaphy, and then sniping 2 things off the bench. Battle VIP Pass, one of the best cards in the format, being able to get that quick early start. Superior Energy Retrieval is what is used to keep recycling these energies back. The card is absolutely bonkers. It is insane and wonderful in this deck. Rare Candy gets you to that Baxcalibur. Canceling Clone, I just mentioned a little bit earlier, but this is wonderful for shutting down an opposing Manaphy, allowing you to Radiant Greninja snipe their bench. I used it against a Mew VMAX deck a little while ago to cancel out the opposing Oricorio, so I could hit their Meloetta and Oricorio with the Radiant Greninja. Super Rod. Sometimes you need to recycle a Baxcalibur, sometimes you need to recycle a Chien-Pao. I've even used it to recycle a couple energies back, so then we can draw them again with Chien-Pao. Nest Ball, just getting those games started. Heavy Ball, self-explanatory, you can get that basic out of your prizes. Something that you probably need, maybe, Frigibax out of the prizes, a Bidoof. Sometimes that Kyogre, Manaphy, Greninja, sometimes those are prizes, you just need to get those out. And finally, Pokestop. Look at how many items there are on this deck. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19, 21, 23, 26. That's 25, 26 total items. So a lot of times when you use that Pokestop, it is essentially a draw 3. Yeah, sometimes you're going to throw the Iridas away. Sometimes you're going to throw a Greninja, Baxcalibur away. But that's what those Super Rods are for. Eventually you're going to hit those Super Rods. You're going to be able to recycle them back, and get that Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, and just keep going. Pokestop is absolutely insane in this Turbo Chien-Pao deck. Being able to just get these items, you have to get the double cross switchers. Sometimes it can be that Battle VIP pass on turn 1, superior energy retrievals, just everything you need that Pokestop can get you. And then you have the 9 energies. So this deck, all in all, just absolutely bonkers. I would say a couple times, you get bricked early on, you just have to move on, get ready for that next game. Deck is absolutely bonkers. I'm excited to get some gameplay in. Alright, let's get into some Chien-Pao gameplay. I think what we'd like to see on our bench to start the game would be 2 Frigibax, a Chien-Pao, a Radiant Greninja, and then maybe a B-Barrel, or a Bidoof, maybe 2 Bidoofs, or another Chien-Pao is kind of what we're looking at to get that bench going at the beginning. Yep, I want to go first. And we got a POW, and we have a Battle VIP pass. I will take that start. And we got the Irida, so we can get the turn 2 Baxcalibur, and we don't even need to search up the Baxcalibur. Alright, and we got Mew. We got Fusion Mew. Alright, let's do this. We're going to go Frigibax. They're not going to KO that Frigibax on turn 1. So we're going to do this. We're going to go those 2. We're going to go Greninja. We're going to Shivery Chill, so we can grab 2 energies out of our deck. 8, 9. Okay, we have all our energies, none of them are prized. Smart player would have looked and see what other cards we have available. Alright, let's discard an energy and get some more cards in hand. Oh, 2 more Battle VIP passes, only need 1. So now we get to decide what we want. And also, let's look and see what else we have. Okay, so we got both B-Barrels. There's the other Baxcalibur. There's an Irida prized. A Cross Switcher prized. Oh. 3 Ultra Balls are prized. Okay. So let's go with the Frigibax. Another Bidoof. That'll get us set up where we want. 14, 21, you cannot KO us on the first turn of the game. Oh wait, there's my cross switcher, so that one's not prized. Okay. Let's see, if we attach here, I kind of want to be able to snipe the Meloetta, but not yet. We're just going to do this, and we'll pass. We'll see what they do. So the game plan here is to get the B-Barrels out, get that Baxcalibur out there and just start taking energies like crazy. Next turn, assuming I do not draw into an energy, I'm going to get 2 from there. So we're going to have 4 on the board, which is enough to attack, retreat into the Greninja, and snipe if I wanted to. So that's an option. I actually think oh, well, never mind. There goes that game plan. Okay. Still got the Irida. I was going to say the Kyogre is really good right now, I think, because there's only one Mew. So being able to snipe that Mew would be valuable. And there's definitely a way we could have done it, especially with an energy retrieval. But now with the bench full, it's not going to happen. They are going through their deck in ways that Mew does. And he still has 2 Fusion Strike systems to use left. So we just sit back and let Mew do Mew things. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now let's make things happen. Oh, look, we got a B-Barrel. That's cute. Okay. B-Barrel's in. Let's go ahead and Irida. And let's get our Baxcalibur out there. Let's go ahead and grab some energies. Honestly, I think I want to snipe the Mews with the Greninja. I think that's my play. So if we do this, let's retreat here into the Greninja. What do I got there? I got 3 in there. So I can send a 4th in there. So let's do this. Let's do that. Let's grab another B-Barrel. Let's do that. And then we're going to attach. And then we're going to draw. Okay. Then we're going to energy retrieval. Let's send those 2 back. Let's do this. Let's focus stop. Let's attach these. 1, 2. And 1, 2. And let's B-Barrel again. Okay, not much doing there. Next turn I can have some fun with that. Let's focus stop. Okay, not bad. I'll take that. So the question is, do I snipe both Mews, or do I snipe the Mew and the Meloetta to get that first prize? Because if I take the Meloetta, I can do a Mew and then Genesect, and I think that's my play. So we're going to do this. We're going to set up our prize mapping here. And we're hitting 1, so then we have to do a 3 and a 2 prizer. And I like that plan. We already weakened 1 now with the 90 damage on the Mew with 8 energy on it. So they could leap, but they're not going to. Do 220 to that now, which is 4 energies from a Chien-Pao. So if he keeps the Mew out there, if they keep the Mew out there, I can get him with the Chien-Pao. I have a backup Chien-Pao to get 3 prizes. That'll take us down to 2, and then we just have to cross switch up a Genesect and win that way. He's attacking. There it is. Alright. Chien-Pao's going to take this knockout. Let's see. We're going to Irida. We're just going to get a second Baxcalibur. Let's see. I have another energy retrieval, so I don't need one of those. I think I just set up the cross switcher. We're going to do that. Oh, I could snipe the Mew on the bench and get 2 prizes now. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's the play. So first we're going to search, get some energies, and then we're going to retreat into the Kyogre. This is the play. And we're going to send the U. Get 4 of those back. And we're going to attack 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, we can B-barrel for 2 more. Doesn't really help. Nothing I want to use right now. So let's do this. I'm pretty set. I feel pretty good about this game right now. So now we are going to do, and there's the concession. So they saw it. We did all that damage. And we're going to be able to snipe that Mew on the bench, and then finish off with a 3k on their only Mew VMAX. So as you can see, when Chien-Pao starts rolling, it's pretty good. See you next time.